do?
Wake that ass up.
Rise and grind, baby.
The Live Hip Hop Daily Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Woo! We got the #1 morning show to hit Atlanta, man. Rise and Grind Morning Show.
Get your ass up and tune in. www.livehiphopdaily.tv.
Get that app, baby. Yeah.
All right, check 1 2. We live, man. We here. Shooting inside the industry. This is Thursday. This is a Thursday, and we got somebody special in the building.
The week is almost over, man. It's been a long week, boy.
Yeah, we getting ready to head into the Christmas. And
Birthday celebration.
Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you, bro. Guess when her birthday is?
When is your birthday?
He ain't forget. We just had this damn conversation. He ain't forget.
What day? What day is your birthday?
What day is your birthday?
My birthday is December 31st.
Mine is the day before.
The 30th?
The 30th.
So first of all, so you're a Capricorn.
Hey, the best in the zodiac.
So it's definitely Capricorn
sign.
season on the way.
It's after Sagittarius season, by the way.
So before we really hop anything, you got to introduce yourself to the world.
Absolutely. What's up, everybody? It is your favorite girl. I am Miss Desire 101, also known as the Sex Counselor.
The Sex Counselor.
I was porn's best kept secret. I am no longer the best kept secret anymore.
So that's why this is inside the industry.
Yeah, this is a different industry we didn't touch before, brother.
I didn't know I was in. So we really in a different industry.
Yeah,
today.
I've never touched this industry before either, so
Look,
I'm excited to do the interview.
Touch.
Oh, wow.
So basically the bright lights, you're not. So basically you're not nervous behind these bright lights at all.
Oh no, I have a TV show and I'm getting ready to cast for other things. The only time I have stage fright is if I'm singing.
As if you're singing.
That's the only time.
The only time.
That's the only time
So-
when I can cuss, right?
Oh, you can do whatever you want to do.
Oh, okay.
So the question is,
He said I ain't gonna stop me.
so the sex counselor, right?
Yes.
So before we jump all the way into this, what makes yourself think you're a sex counselor?
Okay, so first of all,
Where the title came from? I ain't gonna say it like that, but where did the
look,
title
first of all, okay, so the reason that 101 is behind my name is because I got sick and tired of everybody saying, well, what do you do? What do you do? So let me show y'all what I do. And everybody can tell you, I was in porn for about 10 years, but I've been in the entertainment industry for about 20.
Okay.
I got in, I got out. I didn't make as many films as some of the other entertainers, but it was a choice because once you get to a certain cap, you can't cross back over.
Oh, snap. What do you mean by that? Like cross back over?
Well, if you want to do some other things that are corporate mainstream, once you get to a certain cap of movies, there's no respect at that point in time because at that point everybody's like, damn, she already through. Ain't no probability that we might get something. So we ain't even going. But there's also that double-edged sword where if you don't do enough, then at that point it's like, well, what the fuck did you do?
Well,
bitch?
to be honest with you, I think if digital and social media where it was at 10 years ago, probably when you was popping, I don't think it would have been enough. It would have probably been more so. We just need to put you on this different platform or that platform. Because think about what social media probably was at.
Right. It was just beginning. It was just beginning. But I didn't want to. I didn't want to pop in that industry.
But you think about it though. Just think about where social media is at now. You would have had no choice. But
correct.
Yeah, because it take off so fast.
It does.
Exactly.
So
fast. I'm pretty sure when you was at the height of your situation, the digital era was nowhere where it's at.
Oh no. Oh no.
So you know what I mean, light skin, red bone, long hair.
Right. This is like 10 years ago.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. I mean, the light. I'm just saying not the difference between light skin and dark skin, but I'm just saying a light skin. Well, you know, if you're in that industry, you know what people go to look for at certain scenarios. You could type in red bone. Okay, you probably would have popped up. I'm sure.
I play my part, or I did play my part. Now I'm playing it a different way.
True that.
Okay.
So porn helped me become very educated and send me through school.
So was you ever
yes.
Was you ever an exotic dancer before the porn industry?
Look, I still exotic dance a little bit.
Okay.
Just a little bit.
Special appearance.
Look, I have kids. I have one going to college. I have another one in high school, and then I have one in elementary. There is no cap. I'm just not fucking for money anymore. Okay. There's a difference.
There's difference.
I mean, I think it should be given away for free.
What, fucking?
Yeah.
No. I said I'm not fucking anymore for money.
Yeah, you're not supposed to.
Only the hubby.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You're not supposed to.
But there's no such thing as not supposed to, because if one man won't take care of the shit that he's supposed to help take care of, i.e. children that he brings into this world, or women, because there's some sorry ass women out there too, then somebody got to step up.
You say you're not fucking for more money. That's prostitution. That's different. That's not. I said stripper.
Look,
was you a stripper? I just asked
look. How everybody got to pass. Some of the law enforcement that we don't know about still fucking on the side.
Right. It's no problem. No problem. That's
hey.
cool. My only question is, my subject of the question is, how was the dance culture? You know what I mean? If you were, how was the dance culture now so different from? Because I don't see no really. It's not. It's like a fine line between a girl being
it is.
a dancer.
Okay, so let me give you my insight, and this is strictly my opinion from me.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But
101 right here.
But when I was doing it, I started out modeling and doing Hawaiian tropic bikini pageants, and then that wasn't enough. I started then doing private parties.
Okay.
And then that wasn't enough. And then I went to the strip clubs down south, and that wasn't enough.
And by you said down south, that means
I'm a country girl.
That means nobody was gonna see you. Make sure nobody.
Right.
All right.
The people who needed to see me saw me, and they did. They supported me, and it gave me, that ultimatum of, okay, well, you can go make some real money.
Right.
Bring your ass to Atlanta. Right. So at that point, I was still modeling. I was doing go-go dancing on Far Road when Frequency and Club Bell Bottoms and stuff was here. So I'm probably telling my age a little bit, but fuck it.
Real Atlanta. That's real Atlanta.
So this shit that we got right now is okay, but that shit, that's popping. Right.
Yeah.
Okay, so follow me. I found a group of people, promoters. They were in the music industry, and they were like, yo, how would you like to make some real money? I was like, doing what? Now, the kicker is...
That's a kicker.
I had already had children, and I was already married. And my husband, at that point in time, had a child on me. And I needed to make him feel how I felt, because I was already fucked up and damaged. And when he did that, the same shit that I told him that would probably take me across that threshold, he did. So I wanted him to feel how I felt. And the only way for me to do that was to fuck up his pride.
And that's the worst thing you can do.
We were in a small town.
Hey, ladies, that's the worst thing you can do for a man is fuck up our pride.
That shit out the
fuck
water.
up his pride. So then I was like, okay, well, I don't know if I want to do this, but
damn, that's
to answer your direct question, that was just some insight. I started out as private dancing, which I still do, and you can't just book me anywhere. I'm very exclusive. It costs a lot of money.
I'm pretty sure it's probably $1,000 for a consultation.
Well,
from a sex counselor.
Look,
my
website is almost built. When I tell you that, it depends on the type of consultation.
So let me ask you another question, because you seem very smart. You seem very fond of what you do. How many guys try to be your manager? Like, you know what I'm saying? Try to, let me coach this situation, because I'm sure it's been thousands of guys lined up trying to coach this situation. Think they can do it better than you can. Because you sound like you got this whole.
So I've been my manager on and off most of my career because of that particular thing.
Right.
90% when people say porn, ooh.
Right.
They automatically think that you're gonna fuck.
Right.
And I know that that's probably the craziest word that I say all day, but yo, I have head in my book probably about 25 times. Uh-oh, y'all hear my phone ringing. I'm so sorry.
We're going to get to this book in like 2 seconds.
It's buzzing. Yeah, I can't wait to get into the book.
We're going to get to this book in like 2 seconds.
No, it's cool. You can let it ring, man. We live. Rise and Grind Morning Show right here. Live Hip Hop Daily.
I'm pretty sure that may be money calling you right now.
Nah,
look, I assure you that they will make sure to call me back.
All right. But, okay, so when you started it all, is he your ex-husband now?
Yes, he is.
Okay, yeah, okay.
We were married for 10 years. We were together for 12 total.
So he was there during the
yes.
To the
yes.
Right.
She was shooting with you.
So do you respect him for being there during that time?
He wasn't shooting with me in the gym. He was too busy getting his dick sucked.
No, he literally
and creating
was shooting
babies.
With you. He literally was shooting with you.
But she didn't swallow, so
okay.
Whoa.
She wasn't ladylike.
It's early in the morning. What time is it?
Man, rise and grind, boy. We here.
When it would.
Man, before we continue
hey, hold on. I hope my mom ain't watching today, mama. Hey, mom, I hope you're not watching today, mama.
Look, y'all got me blushing.
If
and I never no makeup today.
If she is watching,
but she ain't watching today. I can't tell about this one.
But,
drop your info right quick
okay.
and let everybody know where to follow you. So while we doing
you guys, you can follow me. It depends on how nasty you actually want to be. I'm just kidding. I'm everywhere. Miss Desire 101, MSDESIRE 101, or the Sex Counselor _101 everywhere. The book is on Amazon. It will be in stores this year. You've been hearing me say I'm writing part 2. I'm writing part 2. I am.
That's dope.
I just had to figure out how to tie them together, but here we go.
All right. So you are from?
I'm from Georgia.
I would never thought you was from Georgia. I was about to ask, where are you from? Where's
you said down south?
Southeast Georgia. I'm like right on the Florida-Georgia borderline.
Because I went to college at Albany State. So how far?
I have family in Albany.
So how far is this from Albany?
About an hour and 30 minutes.
So you closer to Tallahassee?
I'm closer to Jacksonville.
No.
Oh, it's a Georgia part. So is that like where Bainbridge, Georgia, and all that?
No, it's Bainbridge is on your side by Albany.
Okay.
I'm closer like by the military bases, Fort Stewart, Kings Bay
Hinesville,
Naval Base,
Georgia.
Hinesville.
Yeah, okay.
That's where I actually started dancing at in the clubs was Hinesville.
My father, my father lived in Hinesville, Georgia. He was in was it Fort Stewart?
Yep, that's what it is.
It was yep, I remember Hinesville. That's the only reason I'm named Hinesville, Georgia.
Yeah. It's right next door. Hinesville is like maybe 20 minutes from Jessup, which is where my mother's family lives at, and 45 minutes away from Kingsland.
Okay.
Damn.
Right.
Damn.
So, okay. So now we got to jump into this project here.
Right.
The book.
The sex counselor. Okay. You got to be kind of intellectual to write a book. You can't just say, "Oh, I want to write a book." So, was it like a point at your life that what made you want to sit down and put these thoughts together to write this book? Like, was it just a low point? Was it, I got to talk about this story? Was it, I need the world to know? Like, what gave you the adrenaline rush to write that book?
What gave me the adrenaline rush to write this particular book was I wanted to do something different, but I didn't know exactly what I wanted to do. So when I got out of porn, I was a little distraught because it's what I knew. Like I'm a born hustler. I'm a victim of molestation, rape. I came from an interracial background and was never really accepted. I'm in the South.
Right.
Being pretty and beautiful, whatever you want to call it, comes with its own flaws. It's a blessing and it's also a curse. And it's how you treat every situation. So all the shit that I went through, being emancipated at 13, being on my own, having my ass whipped, all before I became 16 because I wanted to be hot in the ass, but my mother wasn't the best mother. Right. So this book here is all fiction. But I do have another book that I wrote in 2 weeks that is about my life that needs to be tweaked.
Right.
I just didn't want anybody to hear my family's dirty laundry because this is some bullshit.
Yeah, you gotta get that clear first. You
It's
know what I mean?
bullshit.
You still gotta go home for the holidays.
You know what? Despite whatever I've been through, my family always supported me no matter what. They supported me. Like good, bad, indifferent, fucked up. They still supported me. They had their own shit. Everybody does.
Right. That's real.
You know?
That's real.
Yeah. So when I wrote this, they were like, "Oh, it's gonna be good. You should put the other story out." And I was like, "No, listen, because I haven't forgave all y'all motherfuckers yet.
Right.
I haven't forgiven myself yet.
You had a story to tell.
And that's deep. But when you do drop that story, it'll probably be a lot of people that's going.
100%. That story will pick up before this one. This one right here, because I'm a one-woman show, so I've been doing this one 100% by myself.
There's nothing wrong with that.
No, because this is talent that you can even come off of fiction and
it's
actually
all fiction.
have this much.
It's all fiction. Give or take, it's about 85% fiction, 15% truth. Because when I'm sucking dick, I probably had to practice a little bit just so I could.
Oh, I gotta read this book.
Know.
Just because you said that, I don't even.
Page 107.
I ain't even gonna lie. I did Google you. I Googled.
Never mind.
I Googled you.
It's a whole different.
I'll read a little bit.
That's a whole different conversation because, like, I want to know, like, because you gotta feel like yourself as a pro. If you're gonna write a book, you just gotta know you as a pro.
Anytime anyone is 10 years into a profession, they are automatically a professional because of experience, irregardless of education.
True.
And I have an HR degree. I also am a nurse. I just don't practice. I resigned this past week simply because it was taking away from everything I needed to do, and I needed to be able to step out on some more faith. And when I tell you, I landed another job that I prayed for specifically, and God gave it to me. And within 24 hours, literally, I swear on everything I love, in 24 hours, they bumped me up because once I got the interview process done, they were like, "Bitch,
shit, we should have been paid."
Right? Yeah. They was like, "Yo."
It sounds like you're calling this mentor, like a mentor for younger.
And I am gonna do that. 2018.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
not even trouble. Shit.
I ain't gonna say trouble, but perfect example. I grew up in, like, I'm a DJ, been in a DJ in Atlanta 14 years. The strip club, this is the strip club capital.
Yes.
When I was in high school, girls was 16, 17 years old dancing at the club. I used to hear stories of girls going to the club. They used to wear them shiny ass 50-cent bangles out the machine to cover up that neon band that they used to have to wear to dance because they was underage. So that's what I'm saying. This is perfect what you're talking about, because growing up in the strip club culture, which is Atlanta, you know, it's kind of like, I think it's a lot of girls think about this shit. Then it's a lot of women that, you know, they got the balls. They thought about doing it, but they just don't have the balls of doing it. Every woman thought about stripping. I don't give a fuck where we at, but I think every woman thought about dancing, taking their clothes. I'm just saying, everyone that I've
the role models that we have right now, most of them came up in that. But and there's no problem. If you want to shake your ass to help you pay for school, you do that shit. Yeah, but have a goal. Don't get caught up. Don't be out here sucking and fucking every time.
And that's the problem now.
And have about 3 goddamn babies. And then your shit is not stopped, but it's put on hold. You haven't traveled the world. You don't know shit. All you know is what you know now because you're not diverse. Like the people, our ancestors, our people before us that were standing up and protesting, that gave us all of these rights that we don't even appreciate right now because we don't know. We don't have any teachers saying, yo, this is what we need to do.
So what you think about that? Why you think why everybody want to be a rapper more so than a free activist? Or
because
free
you don't have to work as hard.
Everybody
wants the easy way out. You don't appreciate shit. And most of the people in that game, they are good for 10 years. If you're really good, you might get 20. But then when you get on the drugs or the marketing team or your team, you know, you got to pay for everybody at that point, and they expect you to. You got to make sure that, you know, this person is paid, and then you got to keep up with the lifestyle.
Right. And I'm glad you said that. I think that's the lifestyle, man. That shit it's not built for everybody. Everybody doesn't have the mental note or the mental capability of just containing a lifestyle.
You got to have a goal. You got to have several. Right. One might not work out, and it might not work out as fast as you want it to. Right. So, shit.
You got to keep pushing.
Yeah, you can't give up.
That's what gives you that hunger, though. You know what I'm saying? If you're a real hustler, your goals is what's going to keep you, you know what I mean, getting your ass up at 6 o'clock when you really don't want to.
What we speak, what we think, it all comes back to us. Everything is an energy. Everything is a trickle. So you give that shit out, what do you think comes back?
Yeah, you're going to get the same bullshit.
You're going to get the same bullshit. Whatever it is, good, bad, indifferent, you fucked up, you're pissed off, you're mad. That's what's going to keep coming to you. If you are having a bad day, pray about it. To whoever the hell you pray to. And I said pray and hell in the same sentence because you know what? It's an equal balance. Yeah. Pray and let it go. But you still have to do your part.
True.
You still have to do your part. As a human, you got to do your part. But if you believe in that faith.
Oh, yeah. I look at cussing. I look at cussing kind of different, man. Like, people be like, oh, you be cussing too much. But, like, shoot. It's words is just words. You gonna tell me back in Egypt when everybody was born, you gonna tell me they was saying fuck and damn.
It's just how you express your emotions about a word. That's it. That's all a curse word is.
That's all it is.
But at the end of the day, I like it. I mean, like I say, I just think it's a bigger message for you. I'm glad you say you stopped this and you wrote a book. I like people that can motivate something from something they did. You know what I mean? I say the same thing every day. Like if I wish I can talk about half the things that I did and make them motivate.
And you should.
Somebody.
There's somebody.
Yeah, definitely.
Somebody will need your story.
Oh, of course.
All the shit that I went through, I tried to commit suicide before I was 21 5 times.
Wow.
The very last thing was here in Riverdale on Roberts Road. My son's father, who was not my husband, gave me a little 35, and again, I was fucked up. I had a whole bunch of shit going on when I was younger.
Riverdale, Roberts Road.
Right,
that's crazy.
right by the KFC.
I know exactly what you're talking about.
Down the street from the library. Those apartments back up there in the
I know about the 138 over there.
Before the Walmart, before they cut all that stuff down behind the Walmart, it was full of trees and stuff. There was no fence.
Okay.
And right there, I'm the reason that they cut that shit down.
Wow.
Because I went outside like an idiot. I was depressed, and I was diagnosed as a manic depressant. Thank you, Father, for taking me out of that.
Amen.
But realistically, I put the gun in my mouth and I shot it. And I was a radio personality for many years. I used to write music. I need to know just what you want from me.
Okay.
So Dee Dee Banks, Doug McGuire.
Okay.
I started out with them. Like,
wow, okay.
real shit. I was 16 at a radio station
wow.
with my own show.
Wow.
So that's why you ain't fazed by the lights. You just it's like you think you was born for it.
Nope. But I'm still here.
You still
I
here?
shot I shot the gun. It did go off, but I was literally in a pile of shit. And my son's father, this was God. My son's father just kind of was like, I got to get the fuck out of here. I know somebody heard the gun. We cordial. We co-parent. That's my 18-year-old. But we don't fuck with each other like that for real. Cause you know what? We have a child together, and that's all we have. That was some shit that taught me that this is what I'm not gonna go through.
Right.
I know that was a rough time.
That was a crazy life lesson, but you went through it.
I did.
That's crazy. So
and that's crazy because I know the area she's talking about. Like I know the area she's talking about.
Yeah, bro. And you talking about they ain't cut down the trees because of you.
Yeah, it's like some.
Oh, it was a big thing. Look up. Well, I ain't gonna tell y'all because that's gonna give him promotion.
No, we ain't gonna do that. But definitely, man.
No checks right here. That nigga don't need no checks.
He did enough.
It's all about trusting the process, and like I said, you definitely trusted your process, and you definitely paved the way. So I hope you definitely got something in store big for 2018.
I do.
So you have another book on the way, right?
I have part 2. All of the series for The Sex Counselor will be The Sex Counselors, but the subtitles will be different. This one is Sexy, Jazzy, Classy, Just Enough Nasty.
Okay.
Because you know you want to be a lady in the streets, but a freak in the sheets, and not for everybody. But when you do it, you want to do it.
Right.
That being said, the second book is called Exposed because it goes a little bit more in detail about some of the characters in this book. I've created new characters, and then it brings to life some of the lifestyle, like swinging, voyeurism. And the main character is Sonia Parks. And she is vicariously living her life through her patients.
Snap.
And it's a full storyline. There's some death, there's some life. There's some childbearing going on. There's a lot of dick sucking and fucking and even squirting.
Sheesh.
I offer all ladies how to suck a mean dick. And if you know how to suck a mean dick, I teach you how to be better.
Wow. So I need to put that on my tape at my house for the
Christmas present.
There's some females out here that need to Google you right now about sucking some dick. They trying to learn because I know they on the naughty list.
Man.
It will be. It definitely will be on audio version, and I'm working on a mini short series. So I'm going to be casting very soon.
Okay.
I'm working on another reality show script. Okay. So I have all of this stuff. It's going to be about porn stars, obviously.
Right.
And then I have a TV show called Breaking the Ice. It's about relationships, advice, education standpoint, what to do, what not to do, what toy to use, how to use it, how to clean it. You know, all of those things.
You know what's crazy? It's crazy that people enjoy sex so much that when you have somebody talk about it, it shouldn't be hard to relate because people enjoy it so. So why not have an advocate that speak for it?
It is a billion now.
It's a billion-dollar industry.
Actually now it's $1 trillion industry.
I can't let it go.
Every 18-year-old. Every second there's an 18-year-old coming into fruition of, okay, so this is what the world is about. I either want to dance, I want to go escort, I want to model, or I want to get into porn. Those are the top 4. Fuck college coming at 18. And that's the kicker. Between 18 and 21, you need to have some sustenance. And I'll leave it like that. 18 to 21, have some sustenance.
It's all about your upbringing as well, though. Ooh, because you got to kind of think about,
that turns me left.
You know what I'm saying?
Between that time turns me all the way left.
A lot of these kids these days, they don't, like you say, if they're raised in a traditional mother-father household, or if they had to go out on their own and get a job at 17 years old. But a lot of these kids, these are a baby. Like, they don't really know how to go.
None of them know how to be responsible because they weren't taught it.
Right. Yeah. So by 18 years old, they ain't even figure shit out yet.
They don't
really
know anything.
Yeah, they don't know shit. So
at all, unless they were taught it. Yeah. Like that's I just told.
But they start fucking at 15
the other day. Some less than that. Some less than that. Because I mean I was raped at 12, and I started fucking at 13, and then I got emancipated at 13, and I was living on my own at 14. So the shit that I was doing, the shit that they're doing now, I was doing it a long time ago. I just didn't want everybody to know. But now I don't give a fuck because you know what? I did it. I said it. I wanted to do the shit.
It's your old life, man.
Real
recognize real though. Doing something else.
You're a real hustler, man. Now, that's why you really made it to the couch. That's why we really wanted to bring you in and give you this interview. You're a real hustler.
Yeah, this is a dope interview. Like I said, we definitely got a couple dancers and a couple, strippers and whatever to support. So I hope this motivates some of them that probably had your thoughts.
Yo, if you have an idea, don't give up on it. Like everybody says, live your dreams, live your dreams. You do have to put work towards those dreams.
Yeah.
But you also have to maintain your livelihood. I'm a hustler for a reason. I have movies that no one has ever seen in the back of my car. I have books, I have marketing material. My new company that I just started, I have shit in there because I'm going to a pop-up. And when I tell you, even the dance company that I work for, sometime. I have business cards in there because when I go to this pop-up, I'm putting all this shit in motherfucking grab bag. They ain't gonna know which bitch they get.
Gonna be like,
it's gonna be Miss Desire. It's gonna be the sex counselor. It's gonna be the other bitch that I go by. It don't even matter. They gonna be like, God damn, bitch, how many jobs you got? I ain't Jamaican. I'm Georgian. But
you work like a Jamaican.
I do.
You work like a Jamaican. Work like a Jamaican.
That's dope, man. Well, I'm glad you came through the loft, man. It's been a super dope interview.
I appreciate it.
Give me your info one more time before we get out of here.
Miss Desire 101. You can find me everywhere like Visa. Please check out my book, The Sex Counselor. It's a great, great Christmas gift. Right now they're on sale, $10.
That ain't
you
bad.
get an automatic graph copy. If you catch me today, I'm going to be at Little Occitane in Buckhead. We'll be there between 2 and 5. And check out my show, yo. Breaking the Ice. Season 1 is complete. We're shooting season 2.
So what is it at? Where we can find it at?
Turning Point Broadcasting.
Turning Point Broadcasting, okay.
And I even got some producer credits. I'm working on my executive producer credits. And 2018 is going to be fucking popping. Actor, like real actor.
Yo, I like the little white ladies you be acting with.
Hey, they're clowns. Like that's and that's why I said, you know what? All white people ain't bad.
Nah.
All black people ain't bad. Like, you know. It is what it is.
It's all about what you're around.
True that. It's all about what you kick out, man.
It's what you kick out.
That's what you kick out. If you're a hateful, nasty ass nigga out here in the streets, always trying to rob a nigga, you gonna get robbing ass niggas at your door.
Karma.
And it is robbing season.
And it is
Christmas.
robbing season.
Boy, it's robbing
Look,
season.
I
hide your kids and hide your wife.
I was looking my damn stuff like, where's that bag? Secure the motherfucking bag. I'm gonna sign you guys this book. I know we're getting ready to get out of here, but Rise and Grind.
Morning show.
Rise and Grind.
Yeah, man. Live Hip Hop Deli, man. You know, we're gonna have this on air signing real quick.
All right, man. We're gonna get out of here. Miss Desire, thanks for coming through. Shoot,
Thank y'all.
out, yo.
Mwah.